Hey, this is Mike Carpino, your Lake Norman realtor. I'm on my way for a showing in the Denver, North Carolina area of Lake Norman, which is on the west side of the lake. Listed at 1.7 million, 1.8. Beautifully remodeled, mid-century modern home, decor, and on really nice waterfront. But I thought I'd just jump on quickly before I get there and talk a little bit about the Lake Norman real estate market. The area is a very desirable area, and I believe people want to move here. However, the market has slowed a lot, and here's my feeling on that. People that are in these homes on Lake Norman may have purchased 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe in a mortgage rate of under 4%, under 3%, and are trying to capture top dollar now in order for them to go buy something that's going to be somewhere around 7% mortgage rate, so their mortgage payment can be somewhat equal to what they're paying for now on Lake Norman. Now, I know some people have to move because of they're relocating or downsizing or what have you, and they're still trying to get really crazy prices on Lake Norman. 8, 9, and even 1,000 a square foot sometimes on Lake Norman, which is scaring a lot of buyers off, especially when the rates are still at around 7%. So I think what's got to happen here in order for this market to kind of get a little tick going the right way is that these listing agents and sellers have to get a little bit more realistic when they first go on the market, because I am always seeing every week a ton of price decreases. Well, that is not really great, and it doesn't really do well. The market doesn't do well when you start seeing a lot of these price decreases. And what happens is the houses may be really nice, but the waterfront isn't the greatest, and vice versa. So we've got to get a little bit more realistic, I believe, in the price point of these homes on Lake Norman, because I have quite a few buyers out there from all over the country that are looking, but we're finding out that these homes are just not what they're looking for, or they're overpriced. And I'm talking about the ones anywhere from the 800 to the 2 million price range. I mean, we're still seeing homes 4 million, 5 million, they're selling. Probably second homes. Those are higher end buyers that, really don't care too much about the rates, but they're on great water, the home is beautiful, and so forth. So we are seeing some of those luxury properties move. However, the ones that a lot of my buyers are in that price point, we just don't see the combination of a great home and great waterfront for a decent price. This one we're going to is pretty good. It's just going to be a unique buyer because it's a mid-century modern decor and refinish and finishes. So what I would like to see, this is a great area. Lake Norman is a fantastic spot. You're close to the airport, you are close to the mountains, you're close to the beaches. Seasons are great, winters are short, so everything about it, amenities around here, it's probably one of the premier lakes in the southeast. So if you love lake living, you like an active lake, restaurants around the lake, all of that, Lake Norman, and you can go do the research and you'll see a bunch of lakes around the southeast, but you're not going to find something as special as this lake and this area. So anyway, I just wanted to come on, talk candidly, kind of give people an update on what's happening, but hopefully maybe some sellers and listing agents are listening and understand that there are a lot of buyers out there. We just have to be, or the listing agents and sellers have to be a little bit more realistic. Instead of doing major price decreases, let's get these things on the market at a good price. And I know there's other areas in this country that are having a hard time. Florida, I know they are, and some other states. But this area is still very desirable. I think people want to buy around Lake Norman. We just have to be smart in the pricing of these properties. So that's my 2 cents. But if anyone is interested in getting a custom home search, I can give you guys set up today, tomorrow, and you'll start getting a ton of properties sent to you in your price point that way you can keep a pulse on what's happening in this area. Just text me, email me, message me. It's Mike Carpino at gmail.com or Mike at lakeandtown.com. And my number should be in my profile. And I'll get you started. At least you get an idea of what's happening out here on Lake Norman. But it's a great, great area. And I'm going to be going on shortly with a video of the house that I'm going to, plus another one. There's 2 houses that I'm going to go preview today. But you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about, what you can get for your money. All right. Well, everyone, have a great rest of your afternoon. And thanks for listening. I hope I was somewhat informative. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.